Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. I'm so excited. It's finally Halloween season and spooky shit is in the shops. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know full well I like spooky stuff. I like Gothic style homeware. So the whole Halloween season is basically the only time I pick up home decor. So since about the middle of August, I have been trying my best to hit the shops and find some goodies, but since we now live in the middle of nowhere, getting hold of Halloweeny stuff is quite difficult. But then again, I've managed to find a lot of stuff. I'm actually going to do this in two parts, I think. Well, the stuff I have so far I'm going to do in two parts, but there's probably going to be a lot of Halloween hauls coming up. So if you're not into Halloween, if you're not into spooky stuff, Gothic stuff, these might not be the videos for you. This is kind of the first things I remember getting, the things I was excited about straight away. So let's get into it. So this is the biggest thing so far, and it was one of the first things I actually picked up. This is from Maxx, and I was lucky enough to find the Home Sweet Haunted Home cushion. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. It's really, really plump. It's got grey and black. It's got like little black tassels on the end, and it's got an embroidered quote on it, but it does have a bit of fraying there, but I can also trim that down. And this was $12.99, I believe. It says Witch Crafters, $12.99, and this was actually, yeah, from Maxx. I saw it, it was hidden at the back. I've never grabbed something more quickly in my life because they don't do many of these and they don't end up stocking them. So yeah, I picked it up in the Norwich Maxx in August, which I'm so happy about that we're actually celebrating it a little bit earlier than usual. Might put that there. So the next things I've got are also like fabricy, but when we were in the Norwich Maxx, we don't go there often because it's not that close, but we were actually on like a mini break with Alex's family, and there was a lovely lady called Pam who worked there, who I asked if she knew where the tea towels were, the Halloween ones, and she was like, I'll be right back. And she came back holding bags full of the new stock, and she let me open them up, root through them, and actually choose some. So Pam, you're probably not watching this, but thank you so much, you angel. I love these. They're quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie. This first set was $4.99. I love the little coffin style label. I believe this has a recipe on the inside. Dracula's The Awakening Crafty Cocktails. That's so cool. So it's got a little cocktail. I will put that here now. If you want to quickly pause and save that, you can. But yeah, these are just tea towels. I get some spooky tea towels each year, and I actually chose two. So it has a skeleton hand, and it says "Creeping It Real" with these little orange and black details at the bottom. So that is the first one, and then I mostly got this for the second one. It just has a skeleton hand throwing the peace sign all over it. I thought that was so cool because even though it's Halloween, it's also kind of all year round Gothic homeware, so I will use those all year round. And then these ones are mostly for Halloween. I love these. They're both 100% cotton, and these ones were a little bit more expensive at $5.99, which is quite a lot for tea towels, but you can't really get hold of spooky tea towels. But these are so cool. I absolutely love them. They are black, white and orange, and they've got little dancing skeletons on them with some spotted and chevron print pumpkins. I think these are absolutely gorgeous. So you get two exactly the same. So these will be our Halloween set for this year. So I think they're so cute, but yeah, quite expensive, but I'm happy to pay it, if that makes sense. The next two things I was actually so lucky to get a hold of, because I'm on some UK Halloween pages, and a lot of people were pretty much on the hunt for these things, and no one could really find them. And then I was in Nottingham visiting Alex's family, and I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna go in and see if they've got any. I actually managed to find these amazing canisters, and I was so friggin' lucky. I think these were the only ones they had, or they may have had a witch's hat one, but the hat was white, and I really wanted the black ones. I didn't think I'd get them, but I did, and I was so lucky to find it, because there wasn't many of them, and I'm pretty sure most of them are now out of stock, or they're very hard to find. But this one has a bat on the top. I love anything bat related, and it says "Let's Hang Out," and is it embossed? engraved, I don't know, but it's kind of dented where the letters are. And then this one has a really cute black skull on the top and it says "Creeping It Real." These were $5.99 each, which for the size of them I think is really reasonably priced. It's got a suction lid, so good that I can't get in it, and they're basically just big cookie jars. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for. I could use them for cookie jars, I could use them for makeup, I could use them for pretty much anything. $5.99 a piece. I was so happy to find these. And then similar to the cookie jars, I managed to, oh my god, is that damaged? Best not be, you've only been in the wash once. I actually managed to find this little travel cup. This is a white, is it classed as ceramic? I don't know what this fabric's called, but it's not plastic, it's like what mugs are made from. Ceramic, I want to say, but it's just a travel cup, and it is the white one with black bats. You've got the little suction thing so you can actually just drink out of it like a normal cup. But this is an amazing travel cup. I have no idea how much it was actually. I'm going to say about £6, which I think is a bargain because I actually needed one. It wasn't just a spontaneous Halloween purchase, I actually needed a new one of these, so, and the fact it's spooky, it was kind of meant to be. So again, TK Maxx Norwich, the canisters, no they weren't, TK Maxx Nottingham, and so are the canisters. So the next two things I got from TK Maxx, I believe these were from the Norwich shop. I got 2 new mugs. I have a big spooky mug collection that I'm trying to grow. I'm hoping to replace all of our mugs out with spooky ones, or have the majority of them as spooky mugs. And I saw these, couldn't pass them out. They were filthy when they were in the shop, so I don't know if they were last year's stock or what, but this is such a good size. I like a big hot drink. This is the first one. It just says "Hands off my coffee, I do drink coffee." It's got 2 skeleton hands on it. It is double-sided and it's just a really good round size. I think all of their mugs are about $3.99, which is really reasonably priced I believe for a mug this size, but that was the first one I got. And then the second one, there was another one but it had a witch on it, but there's something about the witch I was a bit like, I don't think I like it that much, so I decided to go with the Witch's Brew, which has a skeleton on it wearing a skeleton hat. Again, a really good size mug. It's embossed again, I think that's the same, where it's like dented into it. I think I'm making words up here, but this one I absolutely adore. I adore them both. I just love a good spooky massive fucking mug. The next thing I actually got from TK Maxx, I wanted this last year and I actually couldn't get my hands on it, and I was so happy that they brought it back this year. But this one was again at TK Maxx Norwich. It's just a candelabra, but it's Gothic and I love it. This was $9.99, so a little bit more expensive, but the quality is insane. It's really heavy, and you have the 3 candlesticks. I have a lot of the whole big candles, I guess. I don't know what they're called, what them candles called, but I've got a lot of those. I didn't really have anything to put them in, so this is now my pride and joy. I absolutely love it. There's the first skull and it's got 3 little skulls. The range do a white version of this, or a very similar version of this in white. So we're going to move away from TK Maxx for now. I'm going to actually go on to the range now. So there is a range not that close to me, but it's in drivable distance, and I went as a bit of a whim and they actually had everything out, and their stuff is a little bit more cheesy, a bit tackier, but this guy I couldn't leave behind. It is a cloche. I love cloches. He's very hard to get pictures of because, as you can see, the light just reflects off him, but yeah, it's plastic, but it doesn't look plastic, and inside it has got the skull who is clutching onto his face for dear life. I think they did a few different varieties of this, but this was just my favourite, as in like the skull's different. It's just on a black stand. I believe this actually lights up. I couldn't tell you what it looks like because I didn't really buy it for that purpose. I just bought it for spooky decor. This was, I believe, £7, so maybe $6.99, something like that, no more than that, and I absolutely love it. The only other thing I got from the range is actually some ribbon. I saw spooky ribbon and I wanted it, so these were only £1 each, and these are Halloween decorative ribbon. You get 2.7 meters on there, so for nearly 3 meters for £1, that's a pretty good deal for ribbon this size. I don't know how well you're going to see it, but the first one is black with pumpkins on it. It says trick or treat and some cobwebs. I thought that one was really sweet, and all the pumpkins look a little bit different. The next one is orange, and it's just got little words all over it like Happy Halloween, boo, things like that. And it's got silhouettes of, where's the little haunted mansion? Little haunted house, bats and things like that. I actually picked up another one of the first one. Then I got this one, which is black. This one's quite glittery. It's got silver glitter on it and white spiders in their webs. The last one is white with black spiders in their webs. So I thought those were a really good price, and I do a lot of crafts, so I thought I just want them this spooky. Right, so one of the first places I actually picked up some Halloween bits from was actually Hobbycraft. I used to live near a Hobbycraft and I loved their Halloween section. Again, I love crafting, and they had I think if you spend £20 you get free shipping, and they had a lot of Halloween stuff out quite early. So I did a haul on there. I think I unboxed it on Spooky Finds Instagram page. I'll leave that link down below. I'll show you this first. This is actually a ceramic tea light holder, and I think it is adorable. This was only £1 and I actually picked up 2, but annoyingly enough the other one came smashed, which I was a little bit annoyed about. But Hobbycraft were great in replying to me, and they said we'll get another one shipped out to you. So I got one. I'm probably going to spray it. I'm not sure what colour yet, but this was brilliant for £1. They then sent me another one, another package, and they actually sent me another one of this by accident. But annoyingly enough, the other one of this also came smashed. So I think they mixed up what I was asking. I did send them a picture of this one smashed, and they thought it was one of these, so they sent me one of these. But either way, that was smashed too. I'm not too fussed because it was only £1, the other one. This one was £5. I am going to paint this black and white stripes. It is just a big ceramic pumpkin. The quality of this is really nice. So yeah, £5 for this one, so slightly bigger, but I think pretty worth it for that. So next thing from Hobbycraft is actually just this paper mache bat. As you can tell, I've done nothing with it yet. My aim is to spray paint it black. I've just not got round to it yet, and it's not the best bat shape, but for only £1 I thought it was quite cute, and I'd happily have this on my wall all year round. I also got the 2 tombstones for, again, £1 each, and these I've already spray painted black. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually add details to them yet, but they were only £1. I just thought they were cute and I wanted them. So, and then finally, I thought these were an absolute bargain, in all honesty. I already have one of these. Alex's younger sister actually got me one for my birthday, off Christmas I believe, and they can be quite expensive elsewhere, but then I saw Hobbycraft was stocking them in different sizes for really cheap. So this is the first one. It is quite dinky. This was only £1.50 though, and I believe the other one I have was about £7 or £8. They get quite pricey, so I actually picked up 2 of those for £1.50. So I now have 3. So I've not decided if I'm going to keep them all. I might put one in a giveaway, I'm not sure yet. And then I had to pick up the black one. This is a slightly bigger version, and I think this one was only £3, which again is a bargain. So these are the size differences. I think they actually do an even bigger one, and they do a metallic pink one. I think they do a silver one. They do in a few different colours, and they're so cheap. So that was actually everything for part 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please give a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe if you are not. I will leave all my social media links down below, because this is the time where I buy all my spooky homeware, is when I'm uploading the most on Instagram and things like that. So definitely check out my Instagram if you want to see me styling these things in my home. I have a huge ass list of all the stuff that I've bought so far, and that was probably like a quarter of it. So this might even end up being split into 3 parts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one.